Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. They are led out by their veteran quarterback hailing from Michigan State, and we like that. It's Kirk Cousins.
And one nice thing you can always say about Kirk Cousins is that he's consistent. Always puts up nice numbers each and every year. If there is a downside to his game, it's been the lack of playoff success. All in all, though, a formidable starting quarterback at a time in the league where it's tough to find your franchise guy.
You talk about this Rams defense. They were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
We had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what was fun to me was hearing him say, I like what we did, but we need more pressure on the quarterback this week. What he wouldn't tell us, though, was how he's going to create it. Is it going to be just the front four? Is it going to be three? Is he going to bring linebackers, secondary? This will be fun to check out.
This will be caught once again by Brown. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up second down. So the completion there, Charles, looking at this defense, certainly in for a tough task here this afternoon. What are some of the keys for them if they want to come out on top?
Well, the first thing, partner, is they just allowed a completion there. They don't want to get a string of those going. Let him get his confidence. Let him get into the rhythm of the game, the flow of the game, and all of a sudden he's feeling like he can do no wrong. You want to really get after his timing a little bit, knock a few balls away, and make things uncomfortable for him. Because if he feels relaxed, you are in for a tough afternoon.
And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. They'll stay on the ground with Connor again. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. And this one taken in by Cephas. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 24-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. And the Rams will take over here at their own 12-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile... They run with the All-Pro from a couple of years ago, Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down, 2nd and right at a yard. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Al now to throw it. Douglas with a grab over the middle. The broken tackle couldn't create a ton of space. He'll be taken down just beyond the 35-yard line. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down.
In that victory.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Coming into the week, he's the NFL's leader in receiving yards. There's his first catch, and it's good for a first down. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Here's Howell. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And indeed, the flag is out. Yeah, he hadn't gotten... Draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Howell, he'll look to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 37. Give them 18 on the play. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. He's trying to get it to Amon-Ra St. Brown, and that'll bring up 2nd down. You look at this Steeler defense. They've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. We're scoreless after 1. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing here, Howell. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Good call there on first down. And Brandon, I'm getting better over the years of not screaming out screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
And the Rams are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, and some nice running right there. That's what got them the first down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
And, Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Amon-Ra St. Brown laying himself out in the end zone. And the Rams post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Jake Moody now for the point after. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their 2nd offensive possession. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, or they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving. Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
Meanwhile, Cousins throw here on target to Hurst. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first. Cousins. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
A 2nd down throw for Cousins. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 31-yard line. On play action, Cousins. And this is caught. It's Brown. Touchdown. Noah Brown, his second touchdown on the season. And the Steelers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Vizcaino, up and good. And we are tied at 7. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. We're going to look at Amon-Ra St. Brown as his offense readies for the next drive. Previous series, definitely a focal point. 3 catches, the touchdown grab. As a DB, or former DB, is there a number of catches on a drive you're like, oh, he got the best of us?
I'm not sure there's a number, but there's a great feel. And what he did on the last drive, yeah.
Especially with a touchdown.
Yes.
You're never happy.
You're exactly right. The way he capped it off, so you feel that at the sideline, and now you're looking at your buddies and saying, okay, what are we going to do to take things away from him? Because I'm not sure the other guys can make those sort of plays. So let's make sure that we don't let him get going again.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there.
And on third down, Howell working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Rams first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Howell. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They give to Taylor out of the gun. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Going for it on 4th. Here's Howell. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. A first down throw for Cousins. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. 2nd and 1 now from the 21. Now Cousins. And he couldn't get that one to his man. Short of him, it's low and incomplete.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
On 3rd and 1, here's Cousins. And it is caught. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Cousins to throw it. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Quintez Cephas from 13 yards out. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Extra point by Vizcaino, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. We're going to look at Amon-Ra St. Brown as his offense readies for the next drive. That's really been a blistering start to the season for him so far. He's on pace to blow past 1,000 yards. The good receivers, it's interesting, though. You put extra coverage on them, they probably view that as a challenge. All right, I'm going to go after this. You put one guy on them, then they feel disrespected. And they want to, so how do you cover it?
You're exactly right. That's an insult, right? Especially the year that he's having. But I just have to go ahead and I'm not going to insult him. I'm going to respect him. I'm sending as many people as possible. But one of the reasons he's having this type of a start is despite that type of coverage, he finds a way to what we call uncover late. Ball's thrown, even though there's coverage there, he's the one who can go out and come down with it, finds a way to get to the football.
And the offensive line has given them time in the pocket to have that uncovering late. And this is a guy who last week not only helped his real team, but really helped a lot of fantasy teams. 3 trips to pay dirt. They've got to contain it.
And watching him play is like going to lunch with you when you order that combo plate, right? In this case, his combo plate is he can go to the top of you and catch it in front, turn it into a big gain, run past you, and then uses his size and his physical abilities to keep you away from the football. Hard to defend this guy.
Reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week. It's Howell with another throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
They'll go play action. Howell. He rifles one that's going to be intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker, and the Steelers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. So we have reached half. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the 3rd quarter. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the 2nd quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
55 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Up the middle, Nwangu fights off the defender. Taken down at the 42. And they're going to speed things up here.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Howell from the gun. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Douglas. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic, and people want to put a little contact on it. Really well done.
That good for 19 and a 1st down. Off play action. It's Howell. Here's Johnson with a reception. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Good work there. You're going to see on play action, they run an out route with the receiver on the outside and let the tight end work the seam in the area beyond him. A great concept, and it leads to a 1st down.
They'll throw on 1st down. Here's Howell. And he rifles one incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now he'll look to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly, and you definitely don't want to throw it too late. Form perfectly. Got to make sure.
They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Touchdown, Rams! Amon-Ra St. Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Rams' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Moody good with an extra point, and we are tied at 14. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. Cousins now. Out route, and it's complete to Brown. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up 2nd down. Throwing is Cousins. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Bobby Wagner multiple times in All-Pro in there to drop him for a loss. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. He gets this complete to Cephas. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 44-yard line. From the gun, here's Cousins. Short throw underneath to Hurst. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
To throw is Cousins. Man open left side is Brown. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 26. They go play action. Cousins. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will see. Back now in Los Angeles. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll throw again. Cousins. He's got it. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Connor. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. James Conner with his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Steelers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Vizcaino, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Here's the Steelers' kick team as they'll boot this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard. Football back. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Back to throw, Howell. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. In that part of the field, in this case, no one came up with it.
Howell throwing on third down here. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Trying to punch it in with Taylor. And he's going to have a Rams first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
If he writes a book in the offseason, he ought to title it Undaunted. Because where he is on the field, back on his own side, and goes for it, and gets it, I got to give it to him on that one.
Yeah, only thing you can justify it with is it was only a few inches that they needed. If it's 4th and 2, probably doesn't do it. Hey, he got it. Give him credit.
Yeah, but if they don't pick it up,
then you're in trouble.
Yeah, they're giving points to the other team at that stage.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. And even 100 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side, the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Fights loose. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around with the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
On second down, here's the Warriors. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for first.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Second down, another run with Taylor. And he's going to get this one down to the 30.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 17-yard line.
Let's just put it on the table real quick here. This is 2-minute drill. You got to know they're looking for their number one receiver.
Yeah, you think they'd be ready for that? That time they weren't. First and 10, Taylor now. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
Running game's played a huge part of getting him down to this point in the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone, keep going for it.
No doubt about it. Dance with what brung you.
Here we go. First and goal. They'll run here with Taylor. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the first and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
A big play coming now for the Rams as they'll go for 2. Powell to throw. And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead. Well, they had guts to go for that, and they got it. Now, if you're the defense, you feel some major pressure, don't you?
Well, they put it on you, haven't they? They've told you you are the unit they believe in. We'll find out now if they can make it hold up. But, boy, just going for it in that spot.
I know, right?
Amazing.
So Kirk Cousins in the offense. Down 22-21. A little over 30 seconds remaining. And they need about 35 yards to get in range for a winner as they come up on first down. Cousins. Pass complete. Hurst powering his way forward. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Here's Cousins.
They're already in range for a potential game-winning field goal, but they certainly want to get him as close as possible before sending him out there. Nice job defensively to force the incompletion.
Now Cousins. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. Now here's a timeout, as they will indeed call it with 5 seconds to go and a chance with a field goal to win the game. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And his kick is right there. It's good, and it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So they tried to ice him there, but it's fair to say it did not have the intended effect.
And I've known kickers that take it as an affront. And there he says, you think you're going to rattle me? Think again.
Well, here's your ball game. 1 second to play. Powell with one final shot. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play